Hi guys, my name is Karina Davila and I am finally doing my weight loss video. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. What better time to do it than when I'm literally stuck in the house. It is now week 2 of quarantine and I have finally mustered up the courage to do this. So I hope that my story can inspire just a few of you, honestly, a few of you, and I would be so happy that what I do hopefully resonates with you, and hopefully this can help you too. I am not a health professional. I'm not a fitness professional whatsoever. This is just my own personal journey, so take it however you may like it. It is not for everyone, but it worked for me and it works for some. So a little bit of backstory. I have been obese my entire life. Ever since I can remember going to the doctor with my mom. I was about 5 and the doctor told her that I was obese for my age and for my height and I needed to lose weight, but it wasn't easy. My parents unfortunately did not have a healthy lifestyle. They did not know what health or fitness was, so they couldn't really set a good example for me, and I took up some really bad habits, and I was never put in any sports. They never pushed me to do it. I never asked for it, so I was not active and I did not eat well. And as the years went by, I would pack on the pounds and I would hold it. When I tried to lose weight, I would only lose about 10 pounds and I could never do more than that. And because of that, it became discouraging. So I would always stop. Now, it wasn't until about 2 years ago that my journey started. I went from, my starting weight, my highest weight, I should say, was 265 pounds. And now I can probably say that I'm 200 pounds. And I'm not near my goal weight yet. I've come a long way, honestly. I hope to be about 150, 160. I don't want to be really skinny for several reasons. First of all, I've been big-ish my entire life, and I just cannot imagine myself to be very, very skinny. But I do want to be fit. I have now taken up fitness myself. I am passionate about it, passionate about movement with your body. So I do want to have muscle definition. I wanted to show that I do work out. But I want to be strong. I want to be strong and I want to be fit and I want to be healthy. And don't need to be skinny to do that. I just need to be less than what I am now. But anyway, so the weight started coming off actually when I became vegan. In December of 2017, I became absolutely obsessed with YouTube and I started learning all sorts of things, anything from intellectual content to spiritual content. And then I came across veganism and I was intrigued by what I was learning. I decided to do more research, and the more research I did, the more I learned and the more fascinated I became, and I knew that this was the life I wanted to live. I learned how beneficial it was for everything, your mind, spirit, and body, and I wanted to experience that. I did it, more so for my soul, and that is a whole other conversation on why I truly, personally chose veganism for myself, but knew it was for me. I knew I needed to do it, and I knew it couldn't be overnight, but I was so motivated that, almost immediately after learning, as much as I needed to, I decided to become vegetarian. So December of 2017, I became a vegetarian who still ate dairy, eggs, and fish. And as, the time went on, I actually didn't do as well as I thought I was going to do. I did in the sense of not eating meat whatsoever, but I didn't because I had every excuse to eat bad things. I ate a lot of carbs, a lot of cheese, and a lot of pizza. And I didn't think about how bad that was for me. Those were normal things that I would eat on a normal basis. I just never ate so much of it. And little did I know, I was packing on even more pounds. Starting in December of 2017, I was 255 pounds. Towards the end of that, I was 265 pounds. So finally, June of 2018, something in me said that I was ready. I was ready to cold turkey go vegan. And one day to the next, I was completely plant-based. And it was hard. I went through a detox. I actually went through a detox being vegetarian too. Both times lasted about 2 to 3 weeks. And whew, that was intense. It was hard. It was hard to push past it. I was sick, very low energy, but I was prepared for it. I knew it was coming, and I pushed past it 2 times. 3 times if you count me giving up coffee. But I pushed past it, and I started to feel incredible. I ate more than I had ever eaten in my life because being plant-based, you aren't as filled. So I had to eat a lot. When I ate salads, I ate big salads. When I ate, veggies, I would eat tons of veggies and tons of fruit. And then of course, I did still stay with carbs. Carbs are, for a vegan, vegetarian, anybody really, it is a large energy source. So it's not only filling, but it helps literally fuel you. So I did carbs, less carbs than I did as a vegetarian, but I'm actually lying. I do less carbs now, but at the time, I did just about enough. So fast forward into September, I weighed myself and I lost 20 pounds without doing anything but changing my eating habits. And I was really, really impressed. And that was the motivation I needed to finally push myself and to actively lose weight. So I started even being more conscientious of what I was putting into my body, and I started to exercise a little bit more. Finally, I found out what is the best exercise for me personally. I grew up and my dad is, he's been a boxer when he was younger, and he is not fit, but he is strong, I should say. He is really strong for his age even. He has always been a bodybuilder, unprofessionally, but he's always, he's a big guy, big shoulders, big everything. So he taught me how to lift, and I like it, but not as much as I like yoga. Yoga for me is my workout, and it wasn't until mid-September that I discovered that I actually liked it. It was when a friend and I randomly, her idea, decided to attempt headstands, and I was not confident that we would be able to do that, but she had us follow a video. It's the one where your head is on the ground, your arms on the ground, so a tripod headstand. That's what we were attempting to do. So your arms at a 90-degree angle, where your head is resting, and your legs, to start it, at least your legs go on to your biceps, and you're able to hold yourself. So we both tried that, both being a little bit bigger, and it was hard. It took, we tried several times each. We even recorded ourselves doing it, took pictures of us doing it so that we can kind of correct each other and, watch our own form, but then help each other too. And towards the end of our practice, we were both able to lift ourselves off of the ground, not like sticking our legs straight up, but like at least our, legs were on our arms, and we were able to literally lift ourselves off of the ground just for about 10 seconds each. And it was that moment that I knew and realized that our bodies are so incredible and what they can do. So that first day was the beginning of my yoga journey. Now into my yoga journey, which is other contents that we can talk about and the benefits of it. It's incredible. I am now a yogi. I like to say that. I am a yogi. I can do back bends and splits and headstands, and soon I'll be able to do a lot more, and I'm really, really excited about it. So with yoga and my vegan diet, I've been able to drop a total of 65 pounds, and I still have a ways to go. And if I'm being completely honest, being in this quarantine, it is a little hard to do, but if I'm being completely transparent, the whole journey is hard. You know, being obese my entire life and binge eating is a disorder that is so under talked about that I will cover, you know, on other videos about. It's hard always. It's even harder now. It's harder to get out of bed when we are supposed to be locked inside. So some days I will be doing yoga in my home, and lately I've been going out and taking a walk. Our forest preserves are still open, and as long as they stay open, I will be doing that. As it gets warmer, as my lungs can handle it, I jog now. I used to never be able to jog no more than like 2-3 minutes, so now we can jog consistently for at least 10, take a minute break, and continue to jog. So that's incredible. And I go for bike rides. So now that the weather is getting warmer, I am finding other things to do in this quarantine time. And yeah, guys, that's it. That is my journey. And more videos are coming soon, and we're going to talk a little bit about everything. We're going to talk about what I eat. We're going to talk about what I do for exercise. And honestly, we're going to talk about this quarantine, because what craziness is this? Like, what is it? We are going to talk about it, and I hope you guys can enjoy it. So let me know if you have any questions, and if you want me to cover any sort of topic. I am here for it. I have all the time in the world. Love you guys. Thank you.